What's good, gang? We're back for another Labyrinth / UFC breakdown full card prediction video. Got a quick pick prediction video this time, guys, so you already know what it is. We're jumping straight into it. All right, first fight of the night, we got Felipe Lins versus Maxim Grishin. Now, I've never been a real big Felipe Lins guy, guys. I just never thought the guy was really all that good. I think Maxim Grishin is going to be the more technical fighter in the stand-up, and I think that's probably going to play a bigger factor than Lins' wrestling would. I'm going to have to take Maxim Grishin to get the win here. All right, next fight up, we got a pretty good matchup right here between two young up-and-coming prospects, Damon Blackshear versus Luan Lacerda. Now, I'm going to have to lean towards Blackshear on this one. I think he is going to be the better athlete, have the better wrestling in his pocket, and I think that's going to go a long way for him this time. I just think he needs to avoid that big left hook of Lacerda, and if he can do that and get his wrestling going in this match, he should be all right. Give me Blackshear. Women's strawweight up next, Jinyu Fry versus Elise Reed. For me, this fight comes down to whether or not Jinyu Fry is going to be able to get her takedown game going, because Elise Reed's definitely going to be the better striker of the two. She's got the better footwork, and I think she'll probably be able to outscore Jinyu Fry if it stays standing. Problem with that for Fry is I just don't think that her offensive wrestling really isn't that good to me, so I am going to have to take Elise Reed in this one, probably by a decision. Jamie Malarkey versus Muhammad Naimov up. I'm going to have to take Malarkey in this one. I think that he is going to be probably the better technical striker on the feet. He's got good power, good pressure, and I just think that also his wrestling attack should probably play a big factor in this one. If he needs to take it down, you know, if things get hairy on the feet, he can go ahead and take them down as well. Yeah, I think Malarkey should have this one in the bag. Give me Jamie Malarkey. Good fight right here, John Castaneda versus Muin Gafarov. Now, I do like John Castaneda. I think he's a good young prospect. He's dangerous on the feet. He's got good power in his hands. His gas tank really isn't the best, so if he can't get guys out of there, he sometimes does fade. I think Muin Gafarov will have the better gas tank of the two. Plus, he's got outstanding wrestling, man. I think he'll be able to put Castaneda on his back and really just look to wear him down that way. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take the chance on Muin Gafarov. Heavyweight scrap up next, Andrei Arlovski versus Don'Tale Mayes. Real simple fight to break down for me, guys. I think that if this fight ends in the first round, it's going to be Don'Tale Mayes clipping Andrei Arlovski with that big power and getting him out of there. But if it goes past the first round, it's probably going to be Arlovski all day. He's got better technique on the feet, obviously, more well-rounded skills. And what I see here, I do see it going a little bit late. And I see Andrei Arlovski just taking this fight over, man, probably winning the decision. Give me Andrei Arlovski. Daniel Santos versus Johnny Munoz Jr. up next. And, you know, I'm going to have to go with Daniel Santos here, man. The guy is just a dog. He's got just outstanding recoverability if he gets hurt. We saw that in his last fight. And I think Munoz is that guy who really wants to keep more of a clean fight. He's got slick grappling, but I don't think it's going to be easy for him to just catch Daniel Santos slipping on the ground. It could happen, but I am going to have to go with Daniel Wily Cat Santos. Interesting scrap right here. You got Elizeu Zaleski taking on Abubakar Nurmagomedov. And, you know, Zaleski Dos Santos, he's that guy who's just kind of like a wild, crazy, unpredictable guy on the feet. You know, he swings very wild, hard punches. But Abubakar, he's shown he can come right down the middle. He's got a nice stiff jab, real snappy punches, man, come right down the middle. And he's got that great wrestling attack, too. I think this is just a horrible stylistic matchup right here for Zaleski. I'm going to have to go with Nurmagomedov. Karina Silva versus Ketlin Souza. You know, for me, Ketlin Souza, she is that chick who she's just constantly going back a little bit too much, and when she comes forward, she kind of swings a little bit wide. She gives up way too much ground before she does that. And Karina Silva, man, she's a monster, dude. She's got gonna have a reach advantage here. She's got good straight shots. I think this is Karina Silva's fight to lose. Give me Karina Silva. Up next, you got grizzled veteran Tim Elliott taking on the young upstart Victor Altamirano. I think this is a pretty good scrap right here. Victor Altamirano, he does get taken down a little bit much for my liking, and I think Tim Elliott, he's going to be smart here and go to that good wrestling attack, man. So yeah, I'm going to have to go with Tim Elliott to get the job done. But it wouldn't surprise me if Victor Altamirano caught him and got him out of there too. But we'll see. Give me Tim Elliott. All right, next up, you got the old dog, Jim Miller, taking on Jesse Butler. Honestly, guys, it's just a horrible style matchup for Jesse Butler right here. From what I saw of him, he is mainly a grappler. He wants to get fights to the ground where he can try to work his top game and submission attack, but not going to work against Jim Miller, man. Jim Miller's got him beat everywhere in this fight. I think Jim Miller gets it done probably by a stoppage. Pretty easy win for Jim Miller, in my opinion. Close fight right here in the co-main event, guys. It's Alex Caceres versus Daniel Pineda. You know, this fight to me comes down to who can implement their game, and I think Bruce Leroy Caceres, he wants to just stay on the outside and kind of point fight, and Daniel Pineda's wanting to get to the inside and just look to hurt Bruce Leroy right here, man. I think he'll be able to do that. I think he's going to do more damage, and I think that's what it's going to come down to at the end of the day. So give me Daniel Pineda. Main event's a pretty good flyweight scrap. You got Kai Kara-France versus Amir Albazi. This one, I think Amir Albazi would be smart to look to try to take down Kai Kara-France. If he can do that, he'll probably be doing okay right here. But then again, man, Kai Kara-France, he's got pretty good takedown defense, got big power in his hands. I think he'll be able to work a little bit of that takedown defense game that he's got, man, and just keep it standing and look to put a hurting on Amir Albazi. Give me Kai Kara-France.